The military spec Mammoth Patriot. Staying true to its name, it's quite literally a mammoth. This car is definitely gonna keep you alive for longer times if you guys are using this in the GTA 5 online. Now I'm gonna talk about this monster of a vehicle right after the intro. What is up, people? Welcome back to Throttling Frames. This is your host Mayur and we're back with another video that's coming from GTA 5 Online. Now what we have in front of us is the Mammoth Patriot Mil-Spec. That stands for military specification, which means this vehicle is built tough. It's built to last, and just by looking at it you can tell that this monster can go anywhere. Now this vehicle came in last Thursday with the contract DLC's drip feed. Today is Wednesday and tomorrow is Thursday. That means we are probably getting a new vehicle tomorrow. Hopefully the Comet S2 Cabrio. I was actually expecting the S2 Cabrio last week, but GTA decided to drop this one instead. So I took good amount of time, 6 long days, to thoroughly test this vehicle, throw it off the mountains, shoot at it, drive it across the map and whatnot. So in this video we're gonna talk about all of that and more, and we're gonna see if this vehicle really is worth 1.7 million. So let's start with comparing this Mammoth with the other two that we already have in the game. So there we have it, all three of them parked right next to each other. This one's the Mammoth Patriot, classic Mammoth. Then this one's the Scotty. You first probably saw it in Cayo Perico. And then this one's the newcomer. This is the Mammoth Patriot Mil-Spec, military spec. All three of them standing right next to each other. I'm pretty sure that this one's massive. If you look at it from this angle, you'll notice that this one's wider than any of the other mammoths. So yep, definitely the latest one. We do have probably the biggest mammoth in the game now. So let's take it out for a spin and see what it's actually capable of. So like I said, I tested this vehicle for 6 long days thoroughly. Let's begin with the interiors. This vehicle has a capacity of 4, including the driver, but you can see it's a humongous vehicle. It's very spacious from inside, and I'm sure this cab will keep you safely tucked in while you're out there. To test its off-road capabilities, I drove it through the harsh and unforgiving terrain of Mount Chiliad and places around. And I'm not surprised to tell you guys that this vehicle has performed outrageously well, traversing through these off-road trails like none other. I don't think there's anything that can stop this vehicle from pushing its limits. The 4-wheel drive setup on this vehicle works like a charm. Beat any terrain, climb or decline, it just keeps going. But more over anything, I'm absolutely amazed by its water wading depth. You can see its wide body and tall springs keeps it stable, and the low end torque keeps it going. Of course, being tall comes with added advantages like a steep approach and departure angle, which makes it easier for it to climb anything that comes in front of it. And that makes it a true off-roader. I don't think we have seen anything do this before. And while I was testing its off-road capabilities, I thought, why not throw it off a mountain just to see how much damage can it take? And it didn't fail to surprise me even at this. I mean, you can see I am being absolutely ruthless to this vehicle. Though one thing that caught my attention was the fog lamps. The fog lamps on the bull bar, they stay on even after being separated from the vehicle, which is kind of fun. If you ever have to achieve the epitome of peace in life, you have to meet this guy. This is Bob, and he is in Nirvana. Even after knowing that there is a huge car parked right in the center of the track, this guy is chill as fuck. He doesn't care. He is happy with what he's doing in life. Coming back to the torch test of the car, while I was at it, I even made sure that I got it flung by an oncoming train. And the results are in front of you. The car survived the impact of a train. Seriously? Then I thought of taking it a step further. Coming to the ballistics. I shot a couple of rounds pointing straight at the wheel from the Mark II rifle.
"2,000 years later."
It shows no sign of damage. It's not going flat whatsoever. Then I took some shots directly at the window, and you can see it can definitely take a couple of them right from the Mark II rifle. Yes, it did bring down the front windscreen after a couple of shots, but again, I am shooting at a stationary vehicle. It becomes 10 times more difficult to take the shot directly at the window while the vehicle is moving. Surprisingly, this came off as the weakest part in the vehicle. You can actually take down the vehicle just by shooting directly at its engine. But this vehicle is modified just in the auto shop, and so it does not have the armor plating to it. If you modify this vehicle in agency's vehicle workshop, you get 4 extra options starting from armor plating, Imani tech, mounted weapons and proximity mine, which basically makes this vehicle no less than a tank. As we saw, it just takes 1 RPG shot at it to bring the vehicle down. But what happens if you have the armor plating on? So here it is, we have the vehicle remodified in the agency's workshop now with armor plating, and there goes the first RPG, right at it. Nope, nothing happened to the vehicle. Vehicle looks absolutely fine, it's still drivable. There goes the second RPG, and that blew it apart. Yes. So after putting the armor plating, it can take 2 RPG shots fired straight at the vehicle's cabin from a very close distance. Now that is a well protected cabin. It is going to keep you alive for a longer time in the game while you are taking combats. But what if you want to evade the police or take the fight? The proximity mine, which activates only if the enemy vehicle passes over it, and the mounted machine gun does a brilliant job making sure that you are well protected. Now that is a beast of a car, and it makes sure that you are always alive. Which means we can take this as the invincibility cheat on GTA 5 Online, which basically keeps you alive all the time. Let's look at this cute example. This griefer guy wanted to kill me with his proximity mines, and he did try. He tried really hard. Look at the Mammoth Patriot, the original Mammoth Patriot behind me. It is completely destroyed. But the military spec? Barely scratched. So it's time to give the griefer the taste of his own medicine. Now I have placed some proximity mines in the middle of the crossroads, and the oil slicks is gonna make this guy spin for his lifetime. Now this poor thing is still trying hard to throw proximity mines everywhere, hoping that one of them will hit me. But karma is a bitch. Now this one was a little scary. He threw it right next to my car. It was pretty accurate. But by the time he could detonate the mine, I was already gone from that place, and you can see the Saber Turbo guy, the useless NPC, pushing the guy on the oil spread, which basically took him straight on his own mine. Hasta la vista. So that's one hell of a car, and that's it for this video. I just wanted to prove my point that yes, this car can keep you alive no matter what. Do not forget to check out the full modification video of the Mammoth Patriot Mil-Spec, done in both the auto shop and the agency's vehicle workshop. The link will be in the description, and if you have liked this video, please hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel and make sure that you share it with your friends and family so that they know that we make some absolutely gorgeous content on this channel. Thank you so much for joining me on this one. I shall see you guys in the next one. Till then, stay safe. Bye bye.